Welcome to this video. Today we are talking through like a 10km, 11km ride I did around Ely, hitting all the best mountain bike spots with some first person, possibly some second person view if I can go out and be bothered to film some more views of all the shots, all the good places to ride in Ely. And it's all in one nice 10km route that you can see here, right now. And we're going to talk you through where it started, where we ended. Let's go. So, we start up here on Cam Drive. This is the roundabout, and we follow it along, and I'm going to try and, because I've got it recording on my phone, I'm going to try and speak to the camera as you can see it right here. So you come down to Cam Drive, you follow it along, and you get to this, there's a big sign that says with the roundabout. Just after that, you want to take a right. There's a little gap in the hedge. This will bring you down this dirt track. Once you get to the bottom of this dirt track, you want to go left, follow this along the path, and then across the road to where the new underpass is on your right. So you're going straight across the road towards the underpass. You want to take the left hand side of the path. You follow this along, and you get to a bit where you can the path goes off to the right. And then there's you can see a bush sort of line along here. You want to head left down this really interesting weird drop bit. It's just quite fun. Once you've done that, you're going to ride along the path a little bit more until that you can see on the map here that there's these little interesting sections of wilderness which are just through some bushes. So you've cycled all of those, you've gone right, you've followed the path round past this gate. So now you want to go straight over the road that's in front of you, off to the right, and then there's another path that's cut through there. And you follow, this is like a subtle climb, it's not that bad. You follow this climb all the way up until you reach the first crossing bridge. This is missing on this map because it's an old one. When you get to the bridge, you're going to go, you see the bridge, and just slightly off to the left, there's this dip, and you want to go there. That's where you're heading. After the dip, we follow it up, we follow this path, it twists, it keeps going. It's quite a bit of climbing here, it gets a bit steep, but it's not that bad, it's quite a nice climb. Then you get to the top, you follow the path straight, let's face the right direction a bit here. So you're taking this right here, and you follow the right path along, keep going all the way until you hit the road. Hit the road, going left. We're going to go follow, this is the Witchford Road, we're going to follow the Witchford Road all the way along till we hit this other road. We're going to then take another left. We're going to hit this left here and follow that along. for only like a couple of metres. There's a bus stop, and then just sort of after the bus stop, I think, there is a little gap that looks like someone's driveway, and there's a gate. Just to the left of the gate there's a public footpath. You want to go along there. This is quite hard to miss. Well, it's easy to miss, so just be careful. You might go past it a couple of times. So you go down there, you follow this public footpath all the way along, past the golf club, past the King's School, and when you get to the King's School, there's a field, sort of off to the right. There should be like a bush container thing in front of you, and you want to go to the right of it. You follow that to the right, all the way round, and then you can see there's a gravel path with two wooden bits, like a bridge either side. Straight down there. This is where you can really hammer it down with some speed, and it's pretty fun. So you go down there, and then the path splits, and you can see like there's a grass path going down there, nice and bumpy. Go around the other way, it's a bit more gravelly, a bit more grippy, but it depends on what you like. So you go down there, the path meets again, go down this really tight, you go around like a right hand turn, and then you have to be very careful at the moment because they've got blue ropes up, so if you overshoot you'll have to stop and come back, because there's only one bank you can go along the left side, along here, but you'll see this in the clip. Reach the road, you're going to go left. I said left. Ooh, scared me. So following it along, go straight over this roundabout. There's a nice path, you can cycle along the left hand side. Go all the way around, and you want to cross once you've got to the next roundabout. Once you got round that roundabout, there's a straight on. You want to go straight over there. So you come round to the corner, and there's one turning off to your right. And you want to go straight down there, follow that round and take the first road off to the left, which is Victoria Street. You follow Victoria Street along, up to the road, which begins with B, but I can't remember its name. You're going to go right there, and we're going to follow this road all the way along to where it swings off to the left to go up back hill, but we're going to go right. So we're turning right down here, and we're going to follow the road round to the left, and this is where Sainsbury's is, this massive block thing in the middle here. But before we get to Sainsbury's, we're going to see the sign that says Willow Walk on the right, and we're going to turn down there on the right and follow that all the way down, keep going down, swing it round to the left, past this nice gravelly section of car park that you can really speed through, up onto this nice cycle path around Pocket Park, which is where we are now. So we're going to follow this path round to the left, all the way round till we get to this corner where there's a little sort of chip sort of bark section, and you want to go straight across there, round to the right, and then left down this bridge. So wooden bridge either side, and then we're going to follow this path all the way, quite a long way down the path. So now I'm going to watch the clip carefully, because there's a really small hidden opening in this bush, but on the other side there's this really cool drop. You might see the one after it and then see the drop is before it. It's really hard to notice unless you know it's there. But basically you're going quite a long way along this path, and then you're going to see this on the left. So you're going to cycle down the drop. So once you've done the drop, we're coming straight, you're going to go right, follow this path. We basically switched onto a parallel path, This is key because it's going to cut off this big corner in the middle here. Going left, you follow this around, there's a lovely view of the cathedral with the lake and Roswell pits in it. It's beautiful. I'm going to go straight across through, what's it called? There's a gate, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then up the road, which is it's the only other hill in this mainly. It's quite steep. It's not too bad though, I've cycled it enough. Following that all the way up, past the big yellow gate, and then you're on the road section, so you can see the road in front of you, but you've just come past the yellow gate. On your right, there is a wooden footbridge. On your left, there's another wooden footbridge, but we don't want that one, we want the right one. So we're going right across there, and that brings us onto this path here. This path has a fork. You want to make sure you get the right hand fork, because the left hand fork will take you the wrong direction. So you follow the right one around this sort of curve till you reach a corner. Once you reach this corner, you want to go right and keep turning right towards the concrete blocks which will be in front of you, which you will be able to see in the clip afterwards. Now you're at the bike track, and then here are all the clips of me just riding down all the different tracks, and I'll show you this up trail that basically once you get down the bottom you go left. Once you've got down one of the tracks of the bike track, you go left, you follow it round, it goes past, you have to go right past a tree, and then you follow it round and it brings you back up the top.
Hi. Okay, on that way there.
Basically you've cycled every track at the bike track, and now it's time to head back. So you come back along this track that you cycled down to get here, but instead of going left down the hill towards the yellow barriers, you go right onto the road, turn left at the road, all the way along till you hit the roundabout, going straight over the roundabout, and you're taking your first right. You're coming along here, going to turn right again, and then left. Follow that path all the way along, pass, it gets onto a footpath bit for like 10 or so metres, going there, then you're going right onto the limb road again, and if you're going onto Cam Drive, you follow this road straight along till you get to the roundabout, go left, follow that along, pass this straight over this roundabout, and we're back at the start. I thought that was just a lovely quick video to show you this amazing sort of nice short 10km mountain bike track that has all the best spots to mountain bike in it. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Peace.